All right, man. The Detroit Pistons reportedly are threatening Killian Hayes. Shout out to Dre. I think Dre and Europe sent me this article on social medias by the Athletics. Well, it sounded like they pretty much threatening Killian Hayes. And here we go with the receipts. Thumbs up the video, share the video, subscribe to the channel. And the subscribe button is the bell icon button. Hit all notifications, increase your chance, get notifications. We go live or drop a video. Now I'm gonna continue to talk about why this is important and why this threat is a real close threat, real intermediate threat. But it says Killian Hayes was the number 7 pick in the 2020 draft. Uh, he'll be watched closely by the Pistons front office and coaching staff at Summer League. James L. Edwards III, right? 21-year-old has to dominate or come close to it. Now, why this threat kind of sound like close to a promise, like is because Killian Hayes has a team option that is due. Um, it is due by Halloween this year, so they have to make a decision whether he's going to be extended. I think to his final year, 2023 or 2024, or this will be his last year. Now they can play hardball with him. Spend times in sports where teams will play hardball. The Baltimore Ravens is a prime example in that position right now and was in that position in the past. Had they paid Joe Flacco, they would have saved some money. They said, well, Joe Flacco, you got to go out there and prove it to us that you the man, in my, in my young Dro voice. And guess what? He did. He went out there, won the Super Bowl. They had to overpay Joe Flacco, and he still collect cash and checks in the National Football League. So had they paid him before the season, they would have had a big discount. But they didn't. And they had to pay for it. And they in the same situation with Lamar Jackson right now. What if Lamar go out there? Most people think Lamar gonna go out there and get injured anyway. If he go out there and do something big and win a Super Bowl or come close to it or dominate this season and win MVP and win another MVP, then people gonna be saying, man, then they gonna have to, he had to pay him more than they would have to pay him. They paid him, when it was time to pay him in the beginning, they got to pay him a king's ransom. So I mean, but the odds of Killian Hayes going out there and dominating summer league, or going out there and they decline his final year option with the team, or they decline his qualifying option with the team, is him going out there and dominating is slim to none. Him going out there and having a Joe Flacco type of run is slim to none. It really is. It's slim to none. So, you know, it's slim to none. So, I mean, but he got to dominate. Is that why he started uploading like the workout videos? And you know, first he was laying up off the left foot with the left hand layup he was working on. That's what the kids work on today. It's awkward layups and all that stuff. They work on all that air one awkward layup stuff before they work on basic fundamentals, how to shoot a layup. A lot of people don't even know how to shoot a layup the proper way. So a lot of these dudes don't have fundamentals. But then he started working on his left hand, his right hand, and all that type of stuff. And we seen John Beeline working with Jay Ivy on shot formation. Like he knew what he doing. He started him off the elbow, or off the block, and just working on his form. So maybe John Beeline did do it correctly with Killian Hayes, but that just wasn't enough. You know, you know, but but like I said before, maybe some of these kids do need to wake up Paul pressure. Maybe he do need to find himself outside the league, you know, or maybe he do need to pressure them declining that last year, that qualifying year option. Maybe he do need that pressure. Maybe you do need that pressure, to be honest. So you never know, but maybe to me, I just never seen it. I just never seen it. And that's my opinion on it. Obviously, they seen something else, but I just ain't never seen it. But defensively, you see it. Defensively, you see it. You do see it. So it came in front. Defensively, he's a hell of a player. But I mean, time will tell. Time will tell. Time will tell. But he. I mean, we talked about how Dwayne Casey threatened him last year when he said at the end of the season, these games this time next year will not be developmental games. So they getting fed up. You hear Sada baby, he be hooping with the Pistons like Josh Jackson, and we got a relationship. We all know that Detroit Pistons are, forming a strong relationship with the city's hip hop scene and the hip hop community, which is a great thing to do. Especially if you're gonna move from Auburn Hills to Detroit, and you're not gonna be a good basketball team. So you got to form some type of relationship with the true inner city community, and that's what the Lions fail to do. But the NFL in the whole fails to do it. So that's just a different conversation. He's saying that a lot of players on the team say he ain't that. They don't think he that good, and he don't be shouldn't be starting, and he trash. Now he could just be lying, and you have a lot of reason to lie because a lot of people think he don't like Killian Hayes for whatever reason, but he don't like Killian Hayes like a lot of the people that don't like Killian Hayes. Offensively, he tries, but defensively, he good. You can't lie about it. Defensively, he's a hell of a player. And that's what's gonna keep him around this league. But if he just learn to dribble and catch and shoot, he gonna be around a long time. That song by Payroll, you know, he said, I ain't got to flash guns and money because they know it's around. That's my shit right there. You know, so you already know. You already know. So, but people gonna feel a certain type of way and all that. But like I said before, man, time is clicking. A lot of people figuring out he at the end of his like wick and the firecracker about to go completely off. He at the end. He at the end. Is this the end? Come on, and rightfully so. He need to get up off of that thing. Then people caught him like recycling workout footage. He was using old workout footage, putting it on his Instagram like he really was doing it. Now, do he feel like he need to work on something? Who knows? Maybe he feel like he ain't the problem. He is young with a lot of money. But all he got to learn to do is dribble and catch and shoot. Or dribble and attack the rim and could develop a little floater. He'll be all right. But when Dwayne Casey threatened him, that was a huge landmark, and let you know. Then you find out that they have an option on them about Halloween. So maybe preseason, ain't the end of the end. Maybe preseason. I mean, maybe summer league ain't the last straw. Maybe it's not. Maybe it's not the last straw like we thought it was. You know, maybe it's not. He have an opportunity to flash his ability, and he have a chance to flash his ability in preseason. You know, so preseason and training camp and preseason, he have an opportunity to show him what he got. He didn't have an opportunity and all that to show him what he does. So this ain't to me. This ain't the last straw because the qualifying option don't have to be until Halloween for them to exercise his final year's contract or cut him loose after this year. So this ain't got to be the final straw, but so it could be a huge step in the right direction if he dominate. They probably gonna exercise his option, and he gonna have another opportunity to be in the to continue to be in the Pistons jersey. So yeah, I don't think the preseason summer league is the end all be all, but they expect a domination, honestly, or something close to it. So they expect him to go out there and do what Chet Holmgren did the other night. Kenny Lofton Jr. out of Port Arthur, Texas. Shout out to UGK and everybody from down there, Stephen Captain Jackson, all that. They expect him to go out there and dominate. That's what they expect. And this is another threat. So, this will be his last after training camps and preseason. That's more than likely we're gonna have a decision. Obviously, we're going to have a decision before or by Halloween, October 31st, 2022. And the decision is probably gonna be if he don't ball to let him walk. It's probably gonna be to let him walk. That's what's gonna be probably to let him walk. So it's huge. Big pressure on him. You gotta be big pressure, as the young kids would say. But hey, let me know what you girls and guys think. Thumbs up the video, share the video, subscribe to the channel, the subscribe button. It's the bell icon button. Hit all notifications, increase your chance to notifications. We go live or drop a video. Financially, want to support the channel. Cash App, $ CJ Good 313. Venmo, CJ Good 313. PayPal link in description. Hit the link tree. Find me on Twitch, Twitter, Instagram, Spotify, Anchor, Cash App, Venmo, PayPal. The whole nine. So I plan to do a live stream tomorrow, later in the day, on the Pistons Summer League game. So be prepared for that. And we continue to follow up any other news later on. We have a couple more videos. And then after the summer league run, then what seat time it is. It's the dead period for a couple weeks to training camp. We do some Lion videos, any other Piston videos, current news around Detroit. So appreciate the love and support. Don't hesitate to hit me up if you want to interact. Question about YouTube, question about the business, question about video request, whatever. Fast way to reach me is Twitter. It's in the link tree, and obviously you can see it on the page right here. Smarter C Sports Talk or at MCST313. Also, my Instagram is in the link tree, the whole nine. Appreciate the love and support. Don't forget you can check out my main channel right here on YouTube, Goodfella TV, for more sports news, entertainment. It's Goodfella TV right here on YouTube. Appreciate the love and support. Support me over here. Best way to support right now. Share the video, screen record it, use it. As long as your name negative light or something like that, I don't really mind. So share it. Appreciate the love and support. Peace.